You're listening to BDSMradio.EU.
Hello, BDSM radio lovers. I have a very pretty special guest from the US in our show. Her name is Kelliprovocateur. Did I say it well?
Kelliprovocateur, yes.
Welcome, Kelly. Of course, we want to know everything about you. Kelly, would you describe yourself for the listeners and viewers?
Okay. Well, a little bit about myself. I am a professional dominatrix as well as a fetish porn star. A lot of you guys have seen me shoot for kink.com, so I'm definitely known for my erotic style of wrestling as well as pegging.
Very good. Do you want to describe your youth? Yeah, you have some time for the coffee.
Do I want to do what now?
Do you want to describe your youth?
Oh, well, my age?
No, your child.
Oh, my childhood. Okay.
Childhood.
Well, I had a great childhood. But I pretty much just did what normal kids do. I went out and I like to be in sports, so that was one of my big hobbies. So that's why I kind of have the physique that I have. So I did a lot of skating and rollerblading and track and field and some volleyball.
Very good. And when did you discover your BDSM feelings? Yeah, that is BDSM radio.
Well, I actually started learning about BDSM when I was 19 and I was doing my studies. And at the time I had a boyfriend who was into it, but I didn't know what it was. So he would ask me to choke him or spank him in bed. And at the time I didn't know what it was, but I decided to look into it more.
And that was your first experience. And you did tell us also about it. Time for your first song that you have chosen. That is Trap Daddy Flex with Drake Non-Stop. Is that correct spoken from me?
Yes. So my track Non-Stop, I like that song because I keep going and going, and I keep getting better and better by the year. So that's why I like the Drake Non-Stop song.
Is it right that it is a very short song, 1 minute 26?
No, it's actually 2 minutes and 36.
Oh, yeah, I watched it on the playlist for, I found a 1.26 version. You have a very beautiful and powerful muscular body.
Yes.
How did you achieve that? Whoa.
Well, I achieved my awesome muscular physique by my background. I'm an IFBB pro, professional bodybuilder, so that's one of the elite. And that's how I wound up getting the physique that I have. I did that for over 8 years, and I did very well. And now I can just enjoy sharing it with the world.
Yeah, I saw that you have some titles also.
I have many titles: American title, world title, Texas title. It's a lot.
Yeah. You must be very proud.
I am.
How did you train your body when you are traveling? Go you for a gym and walk in there or something?
Oh, well, I always believe in walking. I always walk after I eat a meal. So I consider that as my cardio. And as well as I go out, and sometimes the hotels might have a gym. Or I just go to different gym facilities and I train there. So I always try to make sure that I keep a workout in. And as well, I work out my slaves.
That's also very... you do also wrestling.
Yes.
Yeah. Does it ever happen that you meet a stronger man during a wrestling game? Or that man think, I let her win because I love it to let her win?
The answer to that question, I've met some strong men in my path, but they can never outdo the goddess because I always bring it. And even when I let them think that they're going to win, I put on these sexy muscles and pop these shoulders out. And I just trap them all between my sexy legs.
And you hear their bones cracking?
No, first you hear the "Oh Goddess Please" first. And then I hear a little cry for me to spare their lives. And then from there I hear crack, crack, crack.
Very good. For what kind of BDSM games and fetish does your muscular body perfect fit?
Definitely face sitting, definitely chokeholds. Also, my favorite is scissors. I love to squeeze. I love to just see the fear in someone's eyes when I'm popping their neck off like it's a bottle cap. And I also like to work out my legs, so I do a lot of trampling. I have to make sure that I always step on them. So that's how I keep my body in shape.
Very good. The next song is Donna Summer with "She Works Hard for the Money."
Yes. So Donna Summer's song, "She Works Hard for the Money," definitely is one of my favorite songs because I work hard for my money as well as other women around the world. So I feel as if you should always treat us right and don't take us for granted.
You're right, goddess.
It's coding.
If you just tune in, I'm Tom Verhoeven, a stone cold English-speaking BDSM radio host, having an interview with the beautiful, muscular, ebony Dominatrix Kelliprovocateur. If people want to contact you for a session, what should they do?
Well, you can easily contact me at Kelliprovocateur at Gmail, and that's spelled KELLIPROVOCATEUR at gmail.com.
What is the kick of dominating men? Or do you also like dominate women?
I actually like doing both because I get a different feeling from each one. So with the man, I get a chance to take his masculinity away from him and seduce him and just make him lose all of his power. For the women, I enjoy the women because I'm an alpha female and they love to have a woman in charge, so they easily submit to me. So that's why I like both.
What was your first DS experience as a pro dominatrix?
Actually, my first experience was actually scat, to be honest with you. So it was a gentleman, he wanted me to do a golden shower and a scat session, and that was my first experience. And it was kind of pretty, at the time I didn't know that was like the extreme, but I enjoyed it.
Oh.
Yeah. I enjoyed like the whole point of me towering over him, looking at him and looking into his eyes and just seeing the lust and the yearn of wanting me to do everything just free.
Yeah. Kicking. How did you become a professional domina?
Well, I became a professional dominant from mastering from the women in the past, looking at different DVDs or reading different novels and seeing how that related to me as a woman. And from there, it just kind of stumbled to where I was being compensated for it because the people that I would meet valued my time and they valued me as a goddess, and they told me, "Goddess, you should always be rewarded with the fine things and giving you money because this is what you're supposed to do."
Yeah.
Yeah, and it wasn't more of like me thinking about, I need to get paid and make money. It was just something of a natural thing.
you have it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you have it. Time for your third song, Future with Mask Off.
Well, the reason why I picked that song is because I own my truth. I am a true dominant. I'm a true alpha male. Alpha female. And a lot of people in today's society, they wear a mask. They can't own their own truth. So that's why that's one of my songs I like.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much what you see is what you get.
Yeah, and that is very attractive. You have been a pro Domina for over 8 years now. How did those first days feel?
So I actually been doing it for pretty much like over 18 years now. Time flies. Yeah. So my first experience in over I guess a couple of months, I had to get used to it because it was things that I didn't know, so I had to educate myself. So, as far as like ball busting and CBT and tease and denial, I started learning those things, but in actuality, I already had it. So doing it kind of felt a little awkward, but once I started becoming my own woman, I think it became more natural.
Yeah. Have you become more open-minded over the years, or have you been always open-minded?
No, I can say now I'm very more open-minded because at the time when I started, BDSM was more of a taboo. So, it was more like everyone had to be discreet and you really couldn't be free in a way. So now, times have changed. People are more open to the BDSM lifestyle. And again, that doesn't have to consist on domination. It's so broad. So now, I feel really comfortable.
Okay. What was the most bizarre request you received from a customer?
Okay, I think the most bizarre thing I've got a request from is actually calf raises. So for me, I know that sounds like simple, but it's me having to do calf exercises and different strength tests with my calves. So I think that's the most bizarre. It's funny because the other things that consist of BDSM and other different fetishes, I feel like that's normal.
Yeah. Yeah. What was the nicest request you received from a customer?
Well, it was a money slave. So he wanted to shower me with money and shower me with lavish gifts. Oh. So that's the one that I always love.
I want also a slave girl who's do that with me, but I can't find her. Can you explain to people what financial dominance is? There are people who think that a millionaire at the end is such is a poor wanderer.
Well, the thing is with the financial domination, you don't have to be rich to do financial domination or to be interested in it. It's all about the chemistry of you and the dom who you want to pursue. And it's all about showing your gratitude. And by that, like say if you make $500, you're going to give her $300 because that's how that's how you start. You don't have to think, I have to be the super millionaire in order to be interested in financial domination. So you don't have to be.
It's not you are very rich and at the end you are very poor.
Yeah, but it's not like that. It's you don't have to, because that's all of a mindset people think. And again, with the way how the social media is now, when you have all these young girls and saying, "Oh, I'm a financial domination lady," you know, just because they can ask for some money, that doesn't make you a femdom.
Yeah.
It goes beyond that.
There is more than that.
Yes, it's definitely more than that.
Yeah. Oh, I have to. The next song from your list is Lil Kim with No Time.
So that one definitely one of my fave. So that song, I love it. It's because I have no time for people who play games. I have no time for people who are trying to think about it, because I deal with so many true BDSM lovers who don't want to waste your time because they know your time is valuable and they respect you. And that Lil Kim song, you know, she says she has no time for fake people, you know, and that's what I like.
Yeah. There is something that you are also available for that has nothing to do without BDSM. That are dinner and shopping dates. Tell us more about this.
Okay, well, for the dinner and shopping dates, I have a lot of clients that would love to be seen with me, and you know, they want to take me out to the finest restaurants and they want to spoil me and take me shopping. So that's where that comes from. So I have that available as well. So if you email me correctly and respectfully, I will be delighted to sit down and have dinner with you, and you get a chance to know me and be in my presence, and we do some shopping, and you know, I show you the pieces, and I, you know, show them to you, and you can see a beautiful, elegant woman.
Yeah. I saw also that you are very well educated. You have a degree in aviation and computer science. Do you ever use that scientific knowledge in your work?
Well, actually, no, because I focus more on aerodynamics and computer science. So that has nothing to do with like BDSM, but at the same time, I use physics and I use logic. So I think I could say it kind of has a little bit to do with it.
There is a little overlap.
Yeah.
Did I forget a question, or do you like to tell something to the public, what they must know about you?
Well, they definitely must know what you see on the videos. That's, you know, me working. So if you ever get a chance to actually be with me and see me, it's a totally different person than you see on the videos.
Well, thank you. I want to thank you for the interview and wish you a nice stay in our Dutch capital.
I've always loved coming here to the Netherlands, and as well as all over Europe. It's been one of the places that I am very grateful that I do have the opportunity to share my gift around the world and share them with amazing people.
Do you visit Amsterdam again?
I visit Amsterdam 3 times a year, and I'll be back in October.
Okay, that's very soon.
Very soon.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye. Oh.
You're listening to BDSMradio.EU.
Hi everyone, this is Kelliprovocateur. Make sure you check me out on BDSM Radio, August 19th at 2100 Standard European Time.